anyway. Then my other friend says, you guys are both wrong at your feet. I looked at him kind of fucked up. Your feet? I said, yeah, last night I walked by Mommy's room. She had her feet way in the air, and she said, oh, God, I'm coming. So when I was 8 years old, I'm about ready to go skiing for the first time, and I'm a heavy-set guy. They used to call me Chunky. That's just a nice way for calling me fat fuck. You know, I didn't get this big by eating celery and carrot sticks. So my parents take me to Mount Snow, Vermont. Ski instructor comes up, little skinny waist, big broad shoulders, high cheekbones, blonde hair, blue eyes, friggin' Adam's apple. Freak, you don't want to look at this shit. You're a little fat kid. He goes, hi, my name is Hans, and I'm your ski instructor. So I stuck a ski pole up his ass, and I says, now you're a candy apple. My parents buy me a ski outfit, one size fits all. One size did not fit my all. My mother's pushing in on my stomach, my dad's squeezing in on my ass. Finally, I get the button, the zipper, zip. My waist is getting skinnier. My shoulders are getting broader. I got high cheekbones, blonde hair, and blue eyes because I got no fucking hair in them. And I got a little gorg I think I used to piss with. And I also grew up next to twin lesbians. They both looked alike. They were from Alaska. They were Klondikes. So when I was 11 years old, I saw two dogs going at it in the park. And I says, Dad, what are those two dogs doing? He says, son, the one in the front's very sick, and the one behind him's pushing him to the hospital. Fucked up, huh? My dad was fucked up. About a week later, I go into the park, and I saw two people going at it. I decide I'm going to lend a hand. I got beat up by two of the meanest fags you'll ever see. So when I was 14 years old, I'm about ready to get laid for the first time. So I decide I'm going to put the rubber on before I go over to the girl's house. Good thinking, huh? Get over there, one thing did not lead into another. Get home that night, I take off my shoes, my socks, my clothes, forget about the fucking rubber. Scary feeling is, 2 o'clock in the morning and I'm pissing and nothing's hitting the toilet. Before I know it, there's this big explosion and my parents are standing in the doorway. He says, son, you're going to learn a valuable lesson to that. Remember when you were a little bit littler and then I used to have sex with your mom the night before and a little crustacean formed over my penis and I used to spray you in the face? You're going to learn a valuable lesson from this. So when I was 17 years old, I'm becoming sexually active. I says, Dad, I need to talk about the birds and the bees. He goes, you just can't go sticking your dick in everything you want to. You got to be careful. He says, when I was in the Army, he says, if you got the clap, you'd have to stick your dick out the window, slam it down really hard to free the end of it so you could pee again. I heard that. I wanted nothing to do with sex. My friend would say, look at that ass. And I'd say, look at that fucking window. Son of a bitch. You guys having a good time in here tonight? Having a good show? Good show? Yeah, getting you wound up. Mrs. Claus, thank you for showing up tonight. I'm in a get-even relationship with my old lady. You guys are going to like this. We got some relationships here, right? Hey, just talking amongst yourself. I hope everything comes out okay. Maybe if you're a lesbian. I'll wait for her to go to the bathroom. We're going to fuck with her a little bit. Then we're going to get Danelle up here, and he's going to rock the house because he's freaking awesome. I like that guy. He's a funny son of a bitch. Funnier than me, way funnier than me, you know, but all right, anyway, here we go. Yeah, when she comes back, I'm going to tell a stupid story. It's going to make no sense at all. And my punchline is going to be great big orange pumpkin. You guys are going to laugh down on the table like it's the funniest joke you ever heard. And then you're all going to stare at her. She has no fucking clue. Like I say, I'm in a get-even relationship with my old lady. She's been putting some weight on lately. Sorry, honey. So I decide I'm going to help out. I fill up the bathtub with Slim Fast. A couple days later, get-even relationship, though. I get myself back. I jump into my boxers and a big cloud of smoke come out of them. And I said, honey, did you put talcum powder in my underwear? She goes, no, Miracle Grow. Fucking get in a relationship. I get fucked on this all the way around. She goes, look at the size fucking picture of your vagina on the screen? Let's get even relationship. I walk in. She goes, I left your penis on the screen. Oh shit, I don't see nothing. She goes, exactly. She wants to get bigger friggin' boobs. She wants to get D-cup boobs. I don't want to pay for that shit. I like her boobs. She used to have double B's. I used to call them Boo and Berry. But she's put on a little weight, I gotta admit it. She's got double C's now. Captain Crunch. I says, honey, if you want D-cup boobs, I says, use toilet paper. She goes, toilet paper? I says, yeah, keep rubbing it on your boobs. Use toilet paper. She goes, toilet paper? I says, yeah, it makes your ass big. Keep rubbing it on your boobs. It'll make your boobs big. Now, if you're going to get laid by Kim tonight, let me give you this word of advice. If she's ever laying in bed, which I'm sure you might have done this, with her head laying on the pillow, mouth hanging open, her eyes glossy, it looks like she's like a deer in headlights. We're fucking rolling dice here. I'll fix his Mrs. Claus ass. If you go to Taco Bell and try to perform this next trick, make sure you let out a test fart before you do. She's laying there, so nice and calm, deer in headlights, and I got a fart. And I'm thinking, this is going to be funny. So I go over, and I usually don't wear, like, long pajama bottoms. That night, I just happened to be wearing them for some ungodly reason. And as I farted on her, I shit my pants. Honest to God, I'm walking back to the toilet with poop running down my legs. Like I say, guys, get even a relationship. I went down on her, she blew a pussy fart in my face. Oh yeah, I looked like Angelina Jolie riding a Harley Davidson. She blew my tongue up and over my shoulder. She knocked a tooth out. I looked like Wile E. Coyote in the Roadrunner after a stick of dynamite went up in his face. Friggin' rough. So anyway, we're getting close to Christmas time, and the planting season's kind of done. Shit, I missed that great big orange pumpkin. Hey, honey, the one that went to the bathroom. You want me to tell you that joke again so you get it? Everybody else seems to be. You didn't laugh.